Hi learners, welcome to my YouTube channel. Thanks for joining me for another math session. So this is the first part of the next chapter. So let us start. We have already done the previous one, that is the introduction to algebra. So this chapter is interconnected to that regarding the equations. So you can first go to that chapter and later on see this one so that you understand the concepts easily. So now let us start. First thing, the linear equations, that is called this. What is the equation? Okay. So here the equation means it's an equality which it can involve one or more variables. Okay. So now when I say one or more variables means this is the example given. Now here there is only one variable, x plus 3 is equal to 8. This is one equation. But can you see in the next equation here, you can see x and y. So these are two variables over here. So your equation can involve any one or two variables. So here these are called the equations. Okay. So now equation it has two sides. Now what does this say? Two sides means I'll tell you. Now this is called the left hand side and the right hand side. This is very important when you solve equations. What do you mean by and always we are not going to say left hand side. We'll say LHS and we'll say RHS. So okay, so now here so I've written both the ways. This left hand side means the short is LHS and the right hand side, the short form is RHS. So in that equation, LHS is always equal to RHS. Now see, this is an equation given. Okay, so now if I write here x plus 3 is equal to a. So this is LHS, means this is on the left side, isn't it? So, and this is on your right side. So we write this LHS and this as RHS. Hope that is clear to you. Okay, so now again because we are doing the linear equation, so you should know like what is linear equation. So again here what is that? Linear equation is an equation in which the highest power, you know the power, if I write a raised to 2, so this is called the power of that, of the variable involved is always 1. So now what does this say? Variable involved is 1. Now can you see here, this is 3x. When we write here 3x, this is the variable, isn't it? So here, this is 1. This is, if it is 3x square, suppose. So this is not a linear equation, okay? So this is 1. And again, you can see this is a variable. Y means there's a power is 1. Okay, but usually we don't write a power. Okay, so this is an example of a linear equation. So now let us go for the exercise. So this is the exercise 8.1 in your book. So now again I repeat, see these things, whatever we are not going to, only it's not oriented like whatever this the maths AC book only, but the linear equation, whoever wants help in the linear equation, they can follow the same. They can just look at this video and the concepts are going to be clear. Okay, so here, because I'm using the questions from this book, so I have mentioned all the exercise and everything over here. Okay, so now these are the same questions from that maths essay book. So now look at here, what did they say over here? That which of the following are linear equations? Okay, so in the first case, now you know the linear equation, that it should have a variable and that the power should be 1, isn't it? So now what you can see over here, in the first case here, 15 minus 6 is 9. So this is not a linear equation because here we don't have any variable, just the numbers. So this is not a linear equation. Now in the second one, here is x and these are the constants. So this is a linear equation. Again in this one, as I told you, here the power is 2. So this cannot be the linear equation. Here, even if you write here 4 plus y is 9 or y plus 4 is 9, both ways it's going to be the same. Okay, so here this is an equation. Okay, so here what is that? Y, we have the power 1. So this is a linear equation. Now here this says the inequality here. This is not a linear equation. Of course, wherever the sign is there, that is the inequality sign. This is not a linear equation. Hope you got it. So now let us go for the next one. They said that write a linear equation for each of the following statements. This statement is given over here and you have to write the linear equation for that one. So now what did this say? When we add 3 to a number, see here, we are adding 3 to a number. So we don't know what is the number. We get 12. When we get 12 means this get word means the result is 12. Okay, so now let us do, we will write the assumption that let the number be x. Okay, so now what did they say? Now let us go for the first step. When we add 3, okay, to a number means we are adding here this number we have considered as x, and when we add 3 to it, so we get 12 means is equal to 12. Okay, so this is an equation. Further, like now here they have asked us for the equation, so we'll write here. Suppose they tell us to solve this one. So x plus 3 is 12 means x will be 12, and this plus 3 if we take on the right hand side, because as I told you this is the left hand side and this is the right hand side. So if we take this 3 to the plus 3 to the right hand side, so what is that going to be? This plus 3 is going to be minus 3. So what is that going to be? X is going to be 12 minus 3, that is going to be 9. But they are not asked us to solve it, they just told to write us the linear equation. Okay, equation of this one. So this is the equation. Now you look at this one. When 7 is taken away from a number, it gives 2. So now again here we don't know what is the number. Okay, so let the number be x. So now what did they say? It gives 2. So see from, now again I have explained in the previous video also, from a number. So just think of this from, whenever the word is used from, so whatever after this one is there means that is a number. Okay, so whatever this number is that should be at the start. So x should be here, and then you're going to take 7 away from it. Okay, so minus 7 and not 7 minus x. This is wrong. Okay, and it gives 2 means is equal to 2. Again I said just concentrate on this from. After from whatever is that should be in the start. Now look at the next question. It says that the sum of 8 and twice a number is 6. Okay, so now we don't know the number, right? So let the number be x. Then twice a number means twice means you are going to multiply, that is 2 into x. Okay, now let us read the sentence. Sum of 8 and twice a number. Okay, twice a number 2x plus 8. Okay, is means is equal to, and this is 6. Hope that is clear. Now the next one, when we subtract a number from 6, we obtain 3. So again we don't know the number, so let the number be x. Now again can you see here from 6. Okay, so 6 should be at the start, and we are going to, what did they say? Subtract a number. A number means this number we have considered as x. We obtain 3. Obtain 3 means that result is 3. Means here we are going to write this obtain means we are going to write is equal to 3. So the next one, what does this say? That 14 less than half a number is 7. Again we don't know what, let the number be x, we don't know the number. So half a number means we can write here 1 by 2x, or that is nothing but, see, 1 multiplied by x is going to be x, isn't it? So we can write x by 2 also. Both ways you can write. And is 7 means is equal to 7. Okay, so now here see here 14 less than half a number. So this is a half a number, and from that you have to subtract 14. Less means you have to subtract. Is 7 means is equal to 7. The next number, this says that 2 added to the product of a number and 4 gives 26. So now here again we don't know what is the number, so let the number be x. Now here look at product of a number and 4. Look from here, product of a number and 4. Product means multiplication. Okay, product of a number means we have considered number as x. Okay, so product of a number here will be 4x, and here 4x, product of a number and 4. So you are going to write here 4x, sorry for that, plus 4. Okay, so let me cut over here, product of a number and 4. No, that was right. Actually, they said product of a number and 4. The number is x, and 4 means that is going to be 4x. So that was right. So I was confused for that. Okay, sorry for that. So here, product of a number and 4, that is 4x. So here, what are we going to write here? 2 added to the 2 is added to the product of a number. So this is the product of a number, and we add 2 to it. Okay, so that is gives 26. So this is 26. Okay, so now the next one, It says that Sneha has 8 candies, out of which she gave some candies to her brother. She is now left with 5 candies. So now what is there given here? That let candies given to her brother, we don't know. That was X. She gives some candies. Some means that was X. Okay. So now she has 8 candies, and out of this, she's giving X to the brother, right? And now she's left with 5 candies. Means the result is going to be 5, isn't it? So what are you going to do? That is simple. That is 8 minus X is 5. Okay. Now the next question says that, just concentrate on this question. They said the length of a rectangle having perimeter. You know the perimeter means what? That is the sum of all sides. But what is here? That is the rectangle. That means the perimeter of the rectangle. 18 centimeter. So the perimeter is 18. Okay, is 3 more than its breadth. So what we here we don't know directly the breadth. So what are we going to write here? Let breadth of a rectangle be X over here. Okay. Now they said the length of a rectangle having perimeter. So what are we going to do? This thing we are not going to consider first. The length of a rectangle, just don't look at that cross part, whatever is there, is 3 centimeter more. Means the length is 3 centimeter more. So first thing, what are you going to write here? Write the formula. This is very important. So the perimeter, the formula for perimeter, this is a perimeter. I will also add over here, that is of rectangle. Okay, so that is more clear. Is that okay? Okay, so that is, if you don't know, you have to write this for. Again, I have told you, whatever things you see that you wherever the formulas are there, some things are there, that you have to note it in your notes, because when you just look at the things, you feel it for typing, you feel easy, but when you have to revise it again, then you might forget about it. So, okay, so this formula you have to note it down. So perimeter of rectangle is twice into length plus breadth. This is a formula. Okay, so now here what did they say? That timing you have to forget about this perimeter. So length is given as 3 centimeter more than the breadth. So okay, what is that? Length is 3 centimeter. That is length more than the breadth, means B plus 3. B is the breadth. So this is important. Hope you got about this one. So now what are we going to do? We want this first thing, we will put the values of it. So perimeter in place of this one, what are we going to do? This 2 we will keep as it is. Now we know length is B plus 3. So in place of this length, we are going to put this B plus 3. And this B we will keep as it is for time being. First, we are not going to think about this X plus. Okay. So now the perimeter is given as 18. Now look at here, 18. So what I'm going to write here? Below this one, the perimeter, we will write here 18. So now just now see here, B and B becomes 2B. Okay. And plus 3. So 2 is as it is. Okay. So now what is this going to be? This is nothing but, now we have considered this 18 is the same thing what we have written here, perimeter. 2 is as it is. Now can you see why did I write this X in place of B? Because what we had done in the start, that we had considered the breadth as X. Okay. So now I have substituted that X. It can be, we could have substituted here, but then if I could have wrote over here X, and then you could have been confused, because you know the basic formula for the perimeter, that is length plus B. Hope you got it. So at the last, I have substituted that X over here in place of B. Hope that is clear. Okay. And then, so same thing I wrote over here. So what is that? Therefore, this 2x, this whole thing I have written over here, is equal to this one. Whether you write the left hand side is nothing but, that is RHS, or RH is nothing but LHS. Anyways, you can write it. Okay. Both ways is the same. Now in the next step, they said Rahul's mother is 37 years old, and the sum of Rahul's age and that of his mother is 46 years. So first thing, what are we going to do? We will write here, we don't know the Rahul's age, right? So Rahul's age is X. Okay. So mother's age is given, that is 37 years. Just we wrote it over here. So now they said, look at this sentence, the sum means plus, of Rahul's age and that of his mother. So this is Rahul's age and this is mother. So sum means we are going to add it. That is means is equal to. Okay. That is 46. So here we don't have to solve, only write the equation. Okay. So now look at here. Here they have given the equation. equation is given and they have asked you for the statement. Okay, so now look at here what did they say? 4x plus 5 is 9. So this thing, whatever is the equation, same thing we have to write in the form of a statement. So what is there? 5 is added, so 5 is added to what? 4x means what? Product of a number, this is a number, and 4. Okay, and it gives 9, so is equal to 9. So that is the statement what you have to write. Okay, so nothing to explain over there. Now 2n plus 5. So this we can write even in this form, or the second form is like this. We can also write like this. This is plus means the sum, right? So here the sum of 1. Okay, and this is the variable, this is the number, that is what did I write here? Twice of a number. Okay, is equal to means is 5. You can also write in this form. Okay, now look at here. They said over here that 12a minus 7 is 5. Okay, so when 7, because this is subtraction, so is subtracted from 12a means 12 times of a number. Okay, then the is equal to 5 means it gives 5 or is 5 is same. Now here 3 into y plus 1 is equal to 12. So now look at here. This is actually, just keep this at the side first, okay? Y plus 1. So what is this sum, right? Sum of a number. This is a number and 1 for this bracket. When the sum of a number and 1 is multiplied, because this is multiplied, right? Is multiplied by 3. So this is multiplied by 3. Hope you got it. Is equal to 12 means you can either write is 12 or it gives 12. Okay, now let us go for the next question. Now what did they say over here? That solve the following equations by trial and error method. So here what is that trial and error method here? So now see, this equation is given, okay? So you have to see whether when it says trial and error method, that whether it satisfies the left hand side and the right hand side. Means whatever is on the left, when you solve it, you should get this answer. This is the result, right? So this is your right hand side. So what are we going to do? They have told us to do the trial and error method. So just I put a table over here. Now look at the table carefully. Now I put here value of x, okay? And this is your LHS and this is your RHS. So in place of LHS, what is this? 4x minus 7. I wrote here 4x minus 7. And RHS means this is 9. So RHS is 9. Okay, so I hope this first part is clear to you. So now, because trial and error means if I'm putting here 1 for what? For x. So now this equation we are going to follow, right? So 4 will be as it is. In place of this x, I put 1 and minus 7 as it is. So when we solve this, 4 into 1 is 4 and minus 7. So 4 minus 7, that is minus 3. And RHS is 9. So what happens here? It doesn't satisfy this equation, isn't it? So what we have to go for the next step. So we have to see putting the value of x is 2. Okay, x is 2. So again in this equation 4 as it is, x is 2, minus 7 as it is. So what happens here? 8. 8 minus 7 is 1. And the right hand side is 9. So what happens here? This also doesn't satisfy the equation. So now let us put as x is 3. Oh, this is 4, this is x is 3, and this is minus 7. So what is this here? 12 minus 7, that is 5. And this is your left hand side is 5 and right hand side is 9. So again this doesn't satisfy the equation. So now we have to go for the next step, that is we have to put the value of x is 4. Okay, so here 4, x is 4 and this is minus 7. So what is here? 16 minus 7. 16 minus 7 means this is 9 and this also is 9. So what happens here? Both sides, the LHS also is 9 and the RHS also is 9. So here now we have to stop at this thing. So now what we can write here? We observe that this x, we have taken x is 4, LHS is equal to RHS. Got it? So hence we can write here x is equal to 4 is the root of the equation. 4x minus 9 is equal 7 is equal to 9. This is what is the equation given. Okay, so go to it. So now let us go with the similar, this one when the equation has been changed, similar type. So now look at here, for 8y is 48. So here is y. So value of y, there was x. Okay. LHS, what is that LHS? This is the LHS and this is your RHS. Okay, so LHS is 8y, RHS is 48. Okay, so now again we will use the trial and error method. So here we'll put y as 1 So 8 is as it is. In place of y we put 1. So what did we get? We got 8 ones are 8. And here the RHS is 48. So not possible. We will take now for 2. So this is 8. Here will be 2. 8 2s are 16 and this is 48. Not possible. This doesn't satisfy the equation. Again, let us take for 3. 8 here. 3. 8 3s are 24. This is 48. No. So again we will go for 4. So here 8 4s are 32. And here again here is 40. Here we got here is 40 or 32, right? So RHS is no, we have to write here all ways wherever the RHS is 48, not here. Sorry for that. Here everywhere because the RHS is not changing, right? So here will be 48 and here also is 48. So yeah, here I have written it. Okay. So that is okay. So now RHS, what is that? RHS is the same, right? So we have to write here keep 48. So we have to compare between here. So here is 32 and here is 48. So this doesn't satisfy the equation. Again, when we are putting here 5, so this 8 into this 5, this is 40, RHS is 48, so not possible. Okay, now look at here when we are putting 6. So in place of this 6, so this is 48 and RHS also is 48. Okay, so now can you see at this stage when we are taking y as 6, we get both sides 48. So this satisfies the equation. So we have to write here, we observe that for y is equal to 6, LHS is equal to RHS. Hence, y is equal to 6 is the root of the equation, 8y is equal to 48. Okay, now let us go for the next one. So now for m, here 2m by 7 is 2. Take the value of m. Look at here, 2 here, m is 1 and this is 7. So what does this say? 2 into 2 is 2, 2 by 7 and this is 2. So no. Again you will go for here, we'll put here 2, 4 by 7, so not possible. You will put here 3, that will be 6 by 7, not possible. Here you will put 4 and that is going to be 8 by 7, so not possible. Now you will take 5. This will be, you're going to put here 5. 5 2s are 10, 10 by 7, and this is 2, not possible. Now what are you going to do here? This is 12. 12 means you are going to put 6, right? Well, so here 12 by 7. So here is 2, not possible. Now let us put it 7. 7 2s are 14. 14 by 7. And here can you see now you will say 14 by 7. But now when you cut this one, 7 1s are and 7 2s are. So you get the answer as 2. Did you get it? So this is also 2 and this is also to the left hand side and the right hand side. So we have to stop at this stage. That we say that for m is equal to 7, LH is equal to RHS. Hence, m is equal to 7 is the root of the equation. 2m divided by 7 is 2. Clear? So now I think you can go to this problem. It is already done over here. Same thing, you will follow, you will put in this place of x these values and you have to see the both values that it comes out to be the same. Clear? So the answer is given here. You can go to the this one. Okay, so now let us go for the next question. Next question says that complete the given table. So here what happens now, just look carefully at it. Now the equation is given, a value of the variable is given and we have to say whether this equation is satisfied, yes or no. Okay, so we cannot do directly but we have to solve this equation now. Now here for the first they said 4a is equal to 20 and they said the value of the variable is 5. Okay, so that means a is 5. Value of the variable means here the a is 5. So now let us see whether we are getting it correctly. So I have done the rough work over here. So now see here, everywhere I have done the rough work so that it looks a neat work. Okay, so you can easily look at it. Now see here 4a is 20. Now see here 4a is 20. I wrote as it is. Okay, now I'm going to solve it. So now you write here 4a, that means here is 4 multiplied by a. So now you want a value of this variable, right? So now this is a variable. So a means this 20 and you know there is a rule. Now I'll tell you, this is your left hand side and this is your right hand side. If there is a plus sign over the left hand side, when you want to change that on the right hand side it becomes minus. When there is minus, it becomes plus, okay, right hand side. When there is a multiplication, when you go on the other side of that is the right hand side, it becomes division. And whenever there is a division, the other side becomes multiplication. This rule you have to follow, okay, LHS and RHS. Plus becomes minus, minus becomes plus, multiplication becomes division, and division becomes multiplication. So this also you are going to write it in your notes. Okay, so now what happened here? This is multiplication. So when it is going on the other side, because this is your left hand side and this is your right hand side. Okay, so now this multiplication is becoming, it's getting divided. So 4 is over here, right? So now what happens here? We'll simplify it. So 4 ones are 4 fives are. So what is the value? A is 5. Okay, so now here already it is given 5. That means it satisfies the equation. So we have to write here S. Yes. Okay. Now here we'll go for the second equation. So it is given 2x plus 5 is 11. So same thing I will written over here. Again we'll solve for this one. 2x first let us keep as it is. And then this is your left hand side. Okay. And this is your right hand side. Because e is equal to is the separator we can say. Okay. In between both of this one. So 11 this is on the right hand side only. So it is not changing. But this plus 5 is on the left hand side. I want to take it on the right hand side because this is a constant along with 11. So what will I do? Plus 5 will become, as I told you, the sign change is minus 5. So 2x again same as it is. 11 minus 5 is 6. So x will be what? This is multiplication. So 6 divided by 2. It will get divided, right? So 2 ones are 2 3. So x is 3. So here they wrote 3. So again this satisfied. So you have to write s over here. Okay. Now let us look for the next one. This is the third one. 9m minus 1 is 8. So now again this is my left hand side, means everybody's left hand side, and this is the right hand side. So now what are we going to do? This thing is 9m and now this is 8 minus 1 becomes plus, okay, 9. So what is that? 9m is 9, 8 plus 1 is 9. So m will be, this is multiplication, this is going to get divided. So 9 times 1, so m is 1. But here what did I write here? The value of this is 9. So this is not satisfied. Okay, so we have to write here no. Now let us go for the next equation. So the next equation, I'll just minimize it. Now look at here. This is the next equation. So 14 plus b by 2 is 16. So now what am I going to do? First thing, this is my left hand side. Means this is our left hand side, we can say, and this is the right hand side. Okay. Now b by 2 I'll keep first as it is. So it is better. Okay. Now see here, right hand side 16 as it is. Now this thing I am taking on the right hand side because actually it is only 14 at the start. Means nothing at the start means always it is positive. Okay. So here we are going to change the place of this one. So it becomes minus. Clear? Now here b by 2 becomes 16 minus 2 is 2. So now what I want, I just want the value of b. So what am I going to do? I am going to cross multiply this one. Okay, so this 2 I am going to take it on this side. So as I told you, this is divide, right? So when it goes to the other side, it is going to get multiplied. So 2 multiplied by 2, and which is going to be 4. So here it says that it is 2. So here we have to write no. Hope that is clear. Okay, so this was something about today of this lesson. There's a next. Hi learners, welcome to my YouTube channel. Thanks for joining me for another math session. So this is the second part of same chapter. So let's start. So in this thing, first we are going to look here some brief introduction on this college. You must have heard about transposing. Means what do you mean by transposing? Transposing means you are going to shift. That is shifting a number that can be a variable from one side to the other side by reversing the given operation. So now let us see with the help of the example what it is in the exercise. Okay. So now here, suppose now this is a left hand side and the right hand side. Okay. So now if the plus is on the left hand side, if we change it, means plus becomes minus, minus becomes plus, multiplication becomes division, and division becomes multiplication. So now I have taken the other table as well. See here, when there is this is a left hand side and the right hand side. So now whenever we have an equation which is on the, suppose we take here 2x plus y, this one 3 is equal to 5. So this is your left hand side, isn't it? This is the separator. This is equal to is the separator, and this is 5. So this is your left hand side, and this is your right hand side. So suppose you are taking this plus on the other side, plus 3 means that is going to be minus 3. Okay, so hope you got it. Plus becomes minus, minus becomes plus, multiplication becomes division, and division becomes multiplication. So when we are doing the example, that things are going to be more clear. Okay, and these things again I keep on repeating that better write this in your notes. Okay, so that you remember it. And one more point what we can see over here, that whenever you interchange the LHS and RHS of an equation, that doesn't change the equation. Now suppose you have this equation, x plus 2 is equal to 7. Actually this is the same as this 7 is equal to x plus 2. Now look at here, this is on the right hand side, isn't it? And this is your left hand side. So interchanging this one is not going to same. See, this comes over here on the right side and this comes over here. This is equal to the separator. Okay, so both are the same. So this point as well you have to remember. So now we will go directly with the exercise. So what does this say? That solve the following equations. So these are the equations given and you have to solve it, and you have to find, this is given solve. In the previous video you must have seen that you have to write the statement for that, means that was only till up to this one, but here it says solve, means you have to get, now this variable is x, so you have to get the variable of x over here. So now see here, this is the left hand side and this is the right hand side. So x we will keep on the left side itself, and plus 6 we will take it on the right. Okay, so 10 is already on right hand side. So plus 6 if we take it on the right hand side, so what we get? 10 minus 6. Got it? This is the first step. So when you solve this 10 minus 6, this is going to be 4. So value of x is 4. Okay, the next one says that now look at here, 5 is equal to a plus 2. So this we can do by two ways. So first thing what I did, I kept like as I said, no, even if we are changing the place, the sides I mean, okay, so it remains the same. No? So now look at here, if I'm writing here, if I'm taking this plus 2 on this left side, so what do I get here? 5 minus 2, and this is a. Okay, this is on the right hand side. So 3 is equal to a. Or what I can do, the second way is, suppose you want a on the left hand side. Okay, so what are you going to do? So this a you will bring it here. So this is actually plus. So this will become minus a. This is here itself on the right hand side 2. And if you take this 5 means it is going to be minus this 3. Okay, so what is that going to be here? Sorry, minus 5. So what is this going to be? Minus a is 2 minus 5 is going to be, see here, minus 5 and plus 2. So that is going to be minus 3. So you must have done this in integers. Okay, so here this is minus 3. So now can you see this minus is on both sides, the left hand side as well as the right hand side. So this minus gets cancelled. So the value of a is 3. So can you see this a you got as 3, and if you do this way also you get 3 is equal to a. So you can write both ways. Okay. So I'll be doing integers as well. So when we are doing integers together, so that things are going to be more clear. So how the sign changes. Okay. Now look at here. The next question says that m minus 12 is 3. So now look at here. This is left hand side, right hand side. So m is as it is, minus 12 goes here, so that will be plus 12, and 3 is on the right hand side itself. So when you add this, you get 15. And now look at here, this is the left hand side, right hand side, minus 7 is here on the left itself. When this plus 4 goes over here, that is going to be minus 4, and this x remains the same. Means on the right hand side means. So minus 7 and minus 4. Minus 7 and minus 4 means we add these two. So 7 plus 4, that is going to be 11. But we put the sign of minus. So this should be added. Okay, so this is minus 7 is x. Now look at this one. So this is k. K is on the left hand side itself. So 2 is here on the right hand side. So now what, when I take this one, this is plus 4 will go minus 4. Minus 7 will become plus 7. So first thing what are we going to do? We can do like this. What did I do here? Why did I write here 9? I just took this positive, both the integers first. You can do anyways. 2 plus 7 is 9, and 9 minus 5, 4 is 5. Or what you can do, you can take first 2, this one. So minus 4 plus 2, that is going to be minus 2. And then minus 2 and plus 7. Plus 7 and minus 2. Why did I write that plus 7 first? Because that's a bigger number. Okay, so when you have one positive and one negative sign means this you are going to subtract. 7 minus 5, this you are going to subtract. This is 7 minus 2 is 5. And you are going to put the bigger number sign. Bigger number sign means this is positive. So you get it as both ways you can do. Yeah. So here now that next question says that 3a is equal to 6. So what is here? There is a multiplication sign over here. So a is going to be when multiplication becomes division. Can you see here? Multiplication becomes division. Okay. Now, so here what will be that? When you cancel out this one, here it will get divided. 3 ones are 3 twos are. So a is 2. Now look at here. Now this says this is a plus 6 by 2 is 3. So what did I do here? This 2, I put it on the right hand side. So this is actually division. So when it goes on the right side, that is going to get multiplied. So a plus 6 together, I kept it as it is for time being. And then this I took over here, that is 2 multiplied by 3. So a plus 6 is 6. So now I want the value of a. So a is what? This 6 as it is, and when I take this minus 6, it will plus 6, it will be minus 6 over here. So 6 minus 6 is 0. So a is 0. Now the next question says that minus 4 is x minus 1 by 3. So what did I do? This 3 is in the denominator, means it is divided. I took this 3 on the left hand side. So minus 4 multiplied by 3. So that is going to be minus 12. And this is same x minus 1. So now I just want the value of x. So minus 12 as it is. This minus 1, if it comes here, this is going to be plus 1 on the other side. And this is 1. So here minus 12 plus 1. So 1 plus 1 minus 10. Minus 12 plus 1. So what is that? You have to subtract this 1. 12 minus 1 is 11. But you have to give the bigger number sign. Bigger number is minus. So you will write a minus 11. The next one says that 2x is equal to 4 by 9. Okay. Now if I put here, so this says that this is going to be 18x. And this is 4. Okay. So this is to be multiplied, right? So that is 18x is 4. So I want the value of x. So this is multiplication sign over here. So this is 4 divided by, this goes here, that is going to be 18. So now I have done this way because some of them don't know directly how to cancel out, means 2 2s are and 2 9s are. This also can be done if you know directly. Otherwise, this is one of the simplified method here. So what did I do here? Because this have to be simplified further, right? So here 4 divided by 2 see here, both the numbers should be the same when you in the numerator as well as the denominator when you are dividing. Okay. So here 4 divided by 2 and 18 divided by 2, that will be 2 by 9. So the next problem says that 3x by 2 is equal to minus 1 by 8. So now what did I do? I have here also we have the numerator denominator. Here also this is in fraction, isn't it? So what did I do? I cross multiplied over here. So what did I do? First cross, what did I take here? Because if this it goes here, so this is going to be 3x into 8. So 3x into 8, that is going to be 24x. So this is 24x. And now this goes over here. So 2 into minus 1 is going to be minus 2. So we want the value of x. X is going to be minus 2 over, because this is multiplication, it is going to get divided. So 2 1s are 2 24s are, or you can do 2 divided by 2 and 24 divided by 2. So that will be 1 by 12. But this is minus sign, so you have to put your minus. So the next problem says that now this is y by 16. A is 1 by 48. So again, this also I cross multiplied. So here what will be here? 48y is this 16 will go here. So that is going to be 16. So y is, so be careful. This 16 goes on when we cross multiply. This will go here. Okay. So now see the cross. Okay. Like this. Okay. So now 48y is 16. So y is going to be 16 by, this is going to get divided. So if you know 16 times table, you can do it very easily. 16 1s are 16. 3s are 48. So if you don't know, what are you going to do? Again, same thing. Okay, first try to do with 2. So that is going to be 8 by 24. Again, what is going to happen? This also is going to get simplified. So 8 divided by this one 4 as well you can do. Okay, and this also 24 divided by This will be 4 again, but then that is going to be 2 by, this is going to be 2 by 6. Again, this is going to 2 by 6 means it is going to be simplified. That is going to be 1 by 3. Okay. So you can also, if you don't know, you can write here 16 times 3. If you don't know, 16 times 3, 1. So that is going to be 48. Okay. Anyways, you can do it. Now, so that is 1 by 3. Now look at here. This is minus 2p into 95. So this, when you multiply, you get here minus 190p. And when you multiply this 19 into 8, that is 152. So p is going to be 152 divided by 190. You can do, as I showed you, how to simplify it. But anyways, and the final answer is minus 4 by 5. Now the next one says that 3x minus 7 is 14. So 3x is 14 is as it is on the right hand side. So minus 7 goes on the right. So it is going to be plus 7. So 3x is 21. So x is going to be 21 divided by 3. That is x is 7. Okay. So now the next one says that 8x plus 9 is 73. So 8x is going to be what? 73. Plus 9 is going to be minus 9. So 8 is when you subtract this, that is 64. So x is 64 by 8, that is 8. 8 ones are 8, 8, so 64. Now look at here, 50x minus 175 is minus 125. So 50x, I'll keep it on the left hand side, and this is already on the right hand side, and when this goes on the right hand side, this minus is going to be plus. So now 50x, now look at here, which is the bigger number? 175, right? So I'll write it up, 175 and minus 125 over here. So 1 plus 1 minus sign means you are going to subtract this one. So subtract, sorry, this is subtracting. So what do you get over here? This is 50, but bigger number sign. Which is the bigger number? 175. So this is positive. So this comes to positive. So x is 50 by 50. That is going to be 1. Okay. So now let us go for the next question. Says that form linear equations for the following statements and solve them. Here they said solve them. We have seen in the previous video, just we have to write the statement. Here they said solve them. That is important. So just put here that is which is here that you have to solve them. Okay. So now look at here. This one they said 7 more than 9 times the number is 43. What is the number? So we don't know the number. So what will we write here? Let the number be x. Okay. And then they said 9 times a number. 9 times a number means it is going to be 9x. Here times means multiplication. So now look at the complete sentence. Means here 7 more than 9 times a number. Means 9 times a number. More means you are going to add. Okay. Is 43. Is means is equal to 43. Okay. Now this equation we have to solve it. Now we got this equation. Same thing what we did in the previous one. 9x will take this left hand side, and this is already on the right hand side. Plus 7 is going to be on the right hand side. That will be minus 7. So 9x is, when you subtract this, you get 36. So x will be 36. When you take this 9 on the other side, it is going to be divided by 9. 9 ones are 9 fours are 36. Okay, so the number, what will be the number? The number is 4. So you have to write like this, not just skip at this one. Okay. Now, this says that 3 taken away from 4 times a number is 9. Find the number. We don't know what is the number, right? So we can write here, let the number be x. Okay. Now 4 times a number. 4 times a number. 4 times a number means this is multiplication. So it is going to be 4x. So now what did they say? 3 taken from 4 times a number. Okay, so from 4 times we take taken away means we are going to subtract. So this is 4x minus 3. Is 9. Is means is equal to 9. So this is the equation what we got. But then again we have to solve it. So what will we do? This 4x and this is 9. And this minus 3 becomes here. If it goes on the other side, it becomes plus 3. So 4x is, when you add this, it is going to be 12. Okay, and your x is going to be 12, and this is going to get divided. So what is that going to be? 4 ones are 4, 3s are. So x is 3. So the number is 3. So the next problem says that Kajri is 5 years older than Karishma. If Kajri is 11 years old, how old is Karishma? So now we don't know what is here. In short, what did they say? How old is Karishma means here they let us take the Karishma's age be X years, okay? Now, Kajri is, what did they say? Kajri is 5 years older than Karishma. We considered this as X, okay? So, 5 years older means you are going to add this one, isn't it? So, here X plus 5. And if Kajri is 11 years old, means that means this 11 we can also write it over here. So, this whatever we got, so X plus 5 is 11. This we are thinking about Kajri, okay? So, first thing we wrote that she is older, that is by 5. And then we are writing her age is 11. So that is x plus 5. So this is the equation. Now we have to solve. Solving means when we are again here, this left hand side as it is, right hand side as it is, plus 5 goes over here, that is minus 5. So x is 6 years old. So what do we consider x? X as Karishma. So Karishma is 6 years old, and that is what we want. How old is Karishma? Okay. Now let us go for the next one, and this is one of the most important problem, and this is also asked in some of the competitive exams and all that. So just be very careful about this one, and you have to understand what it is. So now what did they say here? Consecutive numbers. So sum of three consecutive. How many numbers are there? Three. Sometimes they might ask us 3, 4, or 2. Okay. Anyways, so the method is going to be the same. So now look at here, because here there are 3, that is 48, and find the numbers. So what we have to consider, just remember this thing. Okay, so 3 consecutive numbers, one will be x, the second is going to be x plus 1 and x plus 2. So just remember this 3. Okay, and they said sum of it. Sum of it means these 3 all when we add is 48 means is equal to 48. Okay, so now how many x are here? 1, 2, 3. So we'll write here 3x. Then this and this we are going to add. So that is going to be plus 3 and 48. So when we solve this, 3x will be as it is, 48 here itself. Plus 3 will go on the other side, it will be minus 3. So 3x is what? 45. So x is going to be 45 by 3. So 45 divided by 3. You can also do like this. 3 ones are 3 and 15. If you don't know 15 times table, okay? So this is going to be 15 means that is 45 by 3. I'll write it again. 3 ones are 3. So this is 15. 5 are 15. So what is the answer? This is 15. So x is 15. Now, so you got x is 15. So but they have asked for find the numbers. Numbers means these all numbers they have to. We got the value of this x. So we now will find out for x plus 1 and x plus 2. So now look at here, x is 15. So x plus 1 means 15 and plus 1, that is going to be 16. X plus 2, this is x is 15 plus 2, that is going to be 17. So we got 15, 16, 17. So we have to write this. This is very important that the numbers are 15. Hi learners, welcome to my YouTube channel. Thanks for joining me for another math session. So this is the third part of the same chapter, that is a linear equation. So let's start. So first thing here, what are we going to do? We have already completed the exercise part. So this is the workout, and this workout is nothing but that is the practice for the previous exercises only, but lately the numbers have been changed. So here what did they say? Choose the correct option. The equation for the statement. The statement has been given over here, and you have to just find out the equation. You don't have to solve it. So now what does this say? 4 less than twice a number gives here 8. So twice a number means this is going to be 2x, and 4 less means 2x minus 4. So here actually the 2x minus 4 is 8. So this variable can be anything. It can be x, anything from a to z, and gives 8. So now let us see whether this in this options, where does this satisfy. So now this cannot be 4 minus 2x cannot be. 2a minus 4 is 8. So yeah, here what they have given in place of x, they have written a. So it doesn't matter. You use any variable. So here 2a minus 4, that is a. So this is the correct option. Now look at the second one. It says which of the following statements satisfies the equation? 45 is 5 into x minus 3. This is actually multiplication sign over here, which we cannot see. So now 45 is equal to 5x minus 15. This is We have to expand this one. So let us see which equation. So 3 less than 5 times x gives 45. So 5 times x means 5x, and 3 less means minus 3 gives 45 means is equal to 45. So this is not possible because this should be 15. The product of 5 and the difference of x and 3 is 45. Product of 5 and the difference. Now difference of x and 3 will be x minus 3. Product means you are going to multiply this by 5. So 5 into x minus 3 is 45 means is equal to 45. So here the 45 is given at the start. So even as I told you in the previous one, LHS can be whether we can also write LHS first. LHS is here. LHS is equal to RHS or RHS is equal to LHS. Both can be the same. It doesn't change. Okay. So here either you write this over here or you write it over here. That doesn't matter. So it is 45. So this should be the correct answer. Now the roots of the equation 4x plus 5 is 3x plus 2. So now look at here. So I have solved over here. So then there should not any confusion. So this equation I have written over here. So now look at here. 4x plus 5, same as it is. 3x here expanded. 3x plus 6 because there is multiplication. So now we will bring x on this side. So this will be minus 3x. And this is as it is here. Plus 5 is going to be minus 5. So here 4x minus 3x means 4 minus 3 is 1. So this x is 1. So this is the correct option. Now Nina gave a shopkeeper rupees 200 to buy 3 notebooks. The shopkeeper gave her 3 notebooks and returned 20 rupees. So if the price of each notebook, each means 1 notebook, is x, then the correct equation for the situation is what? So now see here, 1 notebook is x. So 3 notebooks is going to be 3x. And the shopkeeper is returning 20 rupees, right? So here 3x plus 20, that is, she's giving 200 rupees, right? So this should be the correct option. 3x plus 20 is 200. So the first option. Now the next problem says that the root of the equation a by 45 is equal to 7 by 15 is. A by 45 is 7 by 15. So what will we do? We'll use the cross multiplication method. So a by 15 means we'll write a 15a is equal to 7 into 45. So a is what? 7 into 45 as it is, and this is multiplication, so it goes over here. So this is 15. So 15 ones are 15 threes are 7 threes are 21. So 21 is the option. Now next one, solve for x. 2x by 7 minus 6 is equal to 4. So here now look at here. Same equation first I wrote here. 2x by 7 is equal to 4 and this minus 6 becomes plus 6. So 2x by 7 will be 10 and here 2x now here will be, this will go here, so that is going to be 7 into 10, that is going to be 70. So x is equal to 70 by 2 and that is going to be 35. So this 35 should be the correct option. Now they said here right linear equation for the following statement. Suhan and Suraj have 15 pens together. Both of them together they have 15 pens. Suraj alone has 9 pens. So what will we do? We'll use here two variables. Now Suhan have this one x pens and Suraj have y pens. So what are we going to do? Together means x plus y. They have 15, right? So here 15. And then there's a Shahaz alone has 9 pens. So we have considered this as y, correct? So in place of this y, we will write here 9. So x plus 9 is equal to 15. So only the equation they have asked, not to solve. So if they ask for the solving, means you will get the value of x. Next question says that Sujata is 7 years older than Sanjay. The sum of the ages is 31 years. So now look at here, we don't know Sanjay's age, right? So let Sanjay be y years old and Sujata be x years old, and here Sujata is y years old. Okay. So now what did they say? Sujata means this is y. Means is equal to. Older means 7 years older than Sanjay means Sanjay is x. So x plus 7. So this will be our equation number 1. And the second sentence is that the sum of the ages is 31. Sum means addition. So this x and y so this x and y, we had to add it, x plus y, that is 31. So this will be my equation number 2. Okay, so now what are we going to do? We want the ages of this both of them, right? So what are we going to do? We are going to form an equation based on these two equations. So what will we do here? Y is given as y x plus 7. So because here are two variables, so what are we going to do? We will substitute y is equal to 7 in equation number 2 in this one. Okay, so now look at here. This x will be as it is. In place of this y, that is what? X plus 7. And this is 31. We are considering this equation, right? So here this is x as same thing. In place of y, we consider this one, x plus 7. Because the value of y is x plus 7 and that is 31. So now what will you do? X plus x means this is going to be 2x. 2x plus 7 is 31. Now the next problem says that if a number is divided by 5 and then decreased by 7, we get 13. So we don't know the number, so let the number be x. Now divided by 5. 5 means x divided by 5. The number is divided by 5. And then decreased by 7. Decrease means you are going to subtract. So here minus 7 and that is we get 13. Now the next says that 150 less than 8 times a number is 74. 8 times means this is going to be 8x. A number means let me consider the number as x. 8 times a number means that is going to be 8x. And 150 less means 8x minus 150 and is 74 means is equal to 74. So the next question says that solve the following equations. Now this is the equation given. X minus 12 is 4. So x will be what? 4 and this minus 12 will be plus 12. So this is going to be 16. Now in the next one it says that 42 plus x is 58. So here x will be what? 58 and this becomes minus 42. So that is going to be 16. And the next problem again here, x minus 6 is 1. So here x, this 1 will be as it is. Here it will go here, that will become plus. So x is 7. Now look at this problem. Here it says that 6 into x minus 1. This is actually multiplication over here. X minus 1 is 24. So we are going to expand this one. 6x minus 6 is 24. So now 6x will be 24 and minus 6 becomes plus 6. So 6x is 30. So x is going to be 30 and this is multiplication. This is going to get divided. So x is going to be 5. Now in the next problem, it says that 3x minus 9 minus 4 is 2. So 3x minus 9 minus 4 is 2. So we are going to put this together. Minus 9 minus 4. So what is that going to be? This is going to be 13. And this minus minus will be minus here. This is 2. So here 3x. This 3x. So 2 will be here. Minus 13 is going to be plus 13. And then 3x will be what? 15. And x is 15. This is multiplication. That is going to be divided by 3. So 3 ones are 3 5s are. So x is 5. Now find the value of x. So 2x minus 1 is x. Now 2x here, this minus here will be minus and this minus 1 becomes plus. So here means when we are subtracting, this is actually 1 over here. So 2 minus 1 will be 1. Isn't it? This is 1. So x is 1. Hope you got it. Now the next problem, 4x plus 19 is equal to x plus 22. So 4x same as here. This we bring here, it will be going to be minus. This same over here. If you take this one, plus 19 is going to be minus 19. So here again, 4x minus x means here is 1. 4 minus 1 is 3, 3x. And when you, this one, this is going to be 3. So this is multiplication, this will be x. So it is going to get divided, this as it is. This is going to get divided, that is going to be 3. And this is going to be 1. So x is 1. Next problem says that 3 plus x is equal to 4x minus 3. So here this is x. This is going to be minus 4x. Minus 3 as it is. And this is going to be minus 3. So here what is this? Here is 1. Okay. So what will I write here? Minus 4 and this will be 1 means this is plus 1. Why did I write that minus 4 over there? Because 4 is the larger number. isn't it? So it becomes easy later on. So I wrote here 4 minus 4 plus 1. So now look at here. Whenever 1 minus 1 plus means you have to subtract this number. 4 minus 1 is 3. And then put the bigger number sign. Bigger number means this is the larger or bigger, whatever you say. So here is minus. So you are going to write here minus. So it is going to be minus 3x. And minus 3 and minus 3. Minus 3 and minus 3. Both are minus. So you are going to add this one. So adding here is going to be 6, and which sign are you going to put? The same sign, that is minus sign. So minus 3x is minus 6. So you want here now, can you see this? You are going to take it on that side. So here you have to take along with the sign. The sign doesn't change here. Only you have to, instead of multiplication, you have to make it to divide. So minus 6 divided by minus 3. So minus minus gets cancelled. 3 ones are 3 twos are, that will be. Or you can also write here when it is x, this is minus 6. You can directly, because both side is negative, you can directly cut over here and then you write here x is equal to 6 by 3 and that is going to be 2. Anyways, you can write it. Hope that is clear. Now look at the next problem. Here it says 8x and here plus x becomes minus x. This is 15 and plus 1 will be minus 1. So here is 1. So this is going to be 8 minus 1 will be 7. Here is going to be 14. So x is going to be, here is multiplication, it is going to get divided. 7 ones are 7 twos are, so x is 2. Now here it says from algebraic equations for the following statements and solve them. Okay, we have to solve them, not only writing the previous one, we have just written the equations over there. So now the first one says that sum of two numbers is 200. So if one of them is 121 and find the other number. So we have considered the other number as x. Okay, and sum of the two numbers is 200. So if one number is given as 121, so 121 is, this is the first number, second number. So 121 is one number and the other number we have considered this as x. So together sum is 200. So this is 200. So we'll find the value of x first. So x is what? 200 is as it is, this is as it is, and if this goes there, it is going to be minus 121. So x is going to be 79. So the other number is 79. Here it says that the perimeter of a triangle with two equal sides of length 13 centimeter each, means one side is 13 centimeter like this, there are two sides, so is 42. So find its length of the other side. So now length of other side, let it be x. Okay, so now this is a triangle. So they said two equal sides, right? So if this is 13, so this we can consider as 13, and so this also should be 13. And the third side, this is going to be x. Now they said perimeter. Perimeter means what? Sum of all sides. So we are going to add this, this and this. So perimeter of triangle will be what? 13 plus x, and it's given is 42. So is equal to 42. So now this is 13 plus 13 is 26. X here, 42 here. So now what will be x is will be 42, and if this goes there, it is going to be minus 26. So x is 16 centimeter. So the length of other side is 16 centimeter. The next problem says that 10 less than 4 times a number is 26. Find the number. So here we'll say let the number be x. 4 times a number, that is going to be 4x. 10 less. In this 4x, we are going to subtract 10 less, and e is 26 means is equal to 26. So 4x is going to be what? This 26 comes here, minus 10 is going to be plus 10. So 4x will be what? 36. So x is going to be what? 36. This is multiplication. This is going to get divided. 4 ones are 4 nines are. Therefore the number is 9. Now 6 added to 9 times the number is 96, and find the number. So let the number be x. 9 times a number, that is 9x. Now what it is 6 added to 9 times a number, so 9x, and 6 is added to that, and e is 96 means 96. So 9x is 96 and plus 6 becomes minus 6. So 9x is what? 90. So x is going to be what? This 90 divided by 9, that is going to be 10. So x is 10. So therefore the number is 10. So thrice of a number increased by twice of it is 40. So I'll tell you what this 8 is. Okay. So find the number. So let the number be x. Thrice of it is going to be 3x, and twice of it Twice of it means twice of it. Twice of it means 2 into x. Okay, it this means that is x. Okay, so that is going to be 2x. So now what did they say? Twice of a number increased by twice of it is 40. So 3x, that is you're going to add x to that, and that is 40. So 5x is going to be the 40. So x is going to be 40 divided by 5, and which is going to be 8. So therefore the number is 8. Now next problem says that 5 years ago Rajesh was 16 years old. Find his present age. So let present age of Rajesh be x. So he is age 5 years ago. 5 years ago, that is going to be x minus 5. So now what did they say? Rajesh was 18 years old. 5 years ago Rajesh was 18 years old. So this whatever we considered 5 years ago, that is 18. So this is going to be x is going to be 18 as it is. Minus 5 will go over here. That is going to be plus 5. So x is 23. So Rajesh present, we have considered this as x. So Rajesh present age is 23 years. Now they said that the next one, Ramesh and Suresh are 20 years and 12 years. So Ramesh is 20 and Suresh is 12. Find how many years ago the age of Ramesh was twice that of Suresh. So now present age, we know that is given over here. That is the present age of Ramesh is 20 years, present age of Suresh is 12 years. So now what are we going to do? We are going to consider that x. So that is, they said ago. Ago means we are going to consider this as x, right? So 20, this is 20 minus x is that is twice that of Suresh, means 2 times of Suresh, this is 12, the present age is 12, means that is going to be ago, means this is going to be minus x, 12 minus x. So when we solve this one, this will be as it is, and we are going to expand this one. So 2 12s are, that is going to be 24 minus 2x. So what is going to be here? Minus x as it is. Minus 2x is going to go here, that is going to be plus 2x. This 24 as it is, and this is going to be minus 20. So now can you see here plus 2, and this is 1 over here, that is minus 1. So whenever plus minus is there means you are going to subtract this one. So this is going to be 1. So this will be plus 1. So here is going to be 1. So this comes out to be 4 years. So we can say 4 years ago the age of Ramesh was twice that of Suresh. Okay. Now let us see the next problem. Says that sum of 4 consecutive numbers is 146 and find the numbers. So what are the 4 consecutive numbers that we have seen in the previous exercise as well? That they are given 3 consecutive numbers that we have taken x plus 1 and x plus 2 in the previous video. So now look at here, they are given 4 consecutive numbers. So we'll consider x plus 1, x plus 2 and x plus 3. Okay, these are the 4 numbers. So they said sum. Sum means you are going to add all these numbers. So, okay, so that is given as 146. Is 146 means is equal to 146. So how many x are here? 1, 2, 3, 4. So here we write 4x, and this 3 and 3 becomes 6. So 146. So 4x is going to be this same plus 6. When it goes here, it is going to be minus 6. So 4x is going to be 140 when you subtract this. So x is going to be, here is multiplication, it is going to get divided. That is 140 by 4. So x is 35. So here what did they say? Find the number. So it's not done. These are the numbers given, right? So we got x as 35. So x plus 1 is going to be what? 35 plus 1, that is 36. Again 35 plus 2, that is 37. Here 35 plus 3, that is 38. So the numbers are 35, 36, 37 and 38. So the next problem says that the length of a rope was reduced by 16 meter and it was then found to be 36 meter long. Find the original length of the rope. So we don't know what is the original length. Let us consider as x. Reduced by 16, they said, right? So this length was, the original one was reduced by this 16. So that is going to be x minus 16. And it was found to be 35 meter long. So this one is found to be 35. So this is the equation. So now solving this, what do we get? X as it is, 35 as it is over here. Minus goes, 16 goes here, that becomes plus 16. So x is going to be, you add this one, so you will get 51. So that is what they have asked for, the original length. So original is x. So is 51. So original length of rope was 51 meters. So by this we have completed this chapter. So please do like and subscribe to the channel so you get the notification of the other chapters and many more. Thank you.